day, everybody. Today is Thursday, and we're continuing our daily Psalms for Hope in Psalm 140. Today we stand in front of the baptismal font, and this is part of our Word and Sacrament week. Today we're at the sacrament of baptism, where God claims us as His own, and really it's an appropriate place to be for this particular psalm, because we're looking at what they call an imprecatory psalm, which is a psalm that calls on curses for the enemy. And David certainly was the author of this, and he had lots of moments where people were pursuing him and trying to take his life for various reasons. And so this is a psalm that he wrote in the midst of either Saul or somebody pursuing him and trying to dismantle his kingdom or his life to just get rid of his cause. And so here's what he has to say. He says, "Deliver me, O Lord, from evil men. Preserve me from violent men who plan evil things in their heart and stir up wars continually. They make their tongue sharp as serpents, and under their lips is the venom of asps. Guard me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from violent men who have planned to trip up my feet. The arrogant have hidden a trap for me, and with cords they have spread a net. Beside the way they have set snares for me. I say to the Lord, you are my God. Give ear to the voice of my pleas for mercy, O Lord. O Lord, my Lord, the strength of my salvation, you have covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Do not further their evil plot, or they will be exalted. As for the head of those who surround me, let the mischief of their lips overwhelm them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into fire, into miry pits, no more to rise. Let not the slanderer be established in the land. Let evil hunt down the violent man speedily. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the afflicted and will execute justice for the needy. Surely the righteous shall give thanks to your name. The upright shall dwell in your presence." That's a pretty powerful psalm with words that sometimes people would go, well, that's a little uncomfortable, that's a little hateful to call upon curses upon your enemies. Jesus says you're to love your enemies. But I think the important thing to take away from this is that David in the midst even of his anger knew where to go with that anger, knew where to release it. And this is what I value and take so into my heart from what David writes, because it is powerful to think that no matter what, you can always go to your Lord and you can always turn over all these things to Him. All not only just the problems and the good things, but even the things that bother your heart so much that you're kind of keeping it in. You can always go to Him, and this type of psalm is clearly a psalm that it kind of inspires us to do that because David did it, but he knew where to turn. He says in verse 12, I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the afflicted and will execute justice for the needy. Surely the righteous shall give thanks to your name. It's like he had this in his heart. but he knew where to turn with that. And that's an important part of this, because the frustrations that we're feeling today, the things that we're seeing in our world today, certainly can cause a lot of those emotions to be brought up. It's appropriate that we're in front of the baptismal font, because at the baptismal font, our God calls us his own, and we can go to him with everything that is on our hearts. Psalm 140 is a reminder of that. Psalm 140 lets us see the value of our baptisms. And so I hope that helps today. We can take our anger, we can take the things that are on our hearts to our God, and he will listen, and he will react, and he will be there, and he will maintain the cause of the afflicted, the cause of what is in our hearts. He will be there with us and for us, because he promises that when we go to him in faith in the waters of baptism. A great promise indeed. May God's blessings be upon you this day, and just be a blessing wherever you can, whenever you can, to those around you. Till the next time.